What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am finally making a video about Street Directors Fighter, and it's because I am completely unsure on whether I want to cover this season, but I do want to make an informational video for people who are tuning in for this season. And I have to admit, most of my viewers came from my coverage of Street Woman Fighter, so I feel like I just need to make a video with the current information that we have out right now, which is actually a lot. So let's just get right into it. On March 17, 2026, Mnet posted an official video on their YouTube channel announcing a new season of the Street Fighter series called Street Directors Fighter. And honestly, they marketed this as it being women and male. They said it was going to be an all-gender series, so I assumed that it was going to be new faces. But then we got our cast reveal, and I quickly realized that it wasn't. So the first person revealed was Nyan from Street Dance Girls Fighter, and she won this very first season with her group. So I was pretty excited to see her. I was like, okay, like I'm down for her coming back. So I had just a good feeling about her. Next, we get Renan, and I'm very excited to see her. If you didn't know, she was supposed to be a part of Ojo Gang, but she got into a car accident before the No Respect mission. So I am very excited that she is back. Next, we got Beta, and I kind of was like, oof, we're bringing back Beta when she has such an overwhelming fan base. But she is back. I was like, okay, so what is this cast going to give? After Beta was released, we get Kooyoung Baek from Street Man Fighter, and that's when I realized that this wasn't going to be a season of newbies. So I just was like, oh my goodness, like I really wanted this to be new faces. But he's back. I didn't dislike him, but some of the things that his team did on Street Man Fighter made me look at them with a side eye, but I don't really have a problem with him. Next up, Baby Zoo is announced, and this is Gaggy. I absolutely love Baby Zoo. He is hilarious. I know he's going to be hilarious on the show, but I am all for Baby Zoo, so I was very upbeat when I saw him. He is one of my favorite whackers ever, and I cannot wait to see what he brings to the show. Next, we get Semez, which is our third returnee in a way. She is from the first season of Street Woman Fighter, and they love La Chica, so I kind of knew that if they was going to pull anyone, it probably was going to be from La Chica or maybe like Monica or something. But yeah, no other words. And then I screamed because we're getting Ingyu from We Dem Boys. If y'all don't know, I love We Dem Boys. They were my team during Street Man Fighter, so I was glad to see him back. He's our first returnee. And yeah, I'm like, he needs to come back, and I hope that they give him a good edit, because they did We Dem Boys so bad on Street Man Fighter, so hopefully they fix his image a bit, because he hasn't really recovered. And then we get a new face finally. We have Minjun, and I checked out his work. It's really, really great, and he was my favorite dancer that was announced. His video definitely caught my eye. And with more content that came out, I really am taking a liking to him, so my eye is definitely out for him. And next, Hash is announced. She is also new to me. I haven't seen any of her work, but I'm excited because it seems like her and Minjun are like the only two dancers that aren't like tied into like the K-pop community. So I am all here for the diversity. As I stated earlier, I wish that we were seeing some new faces, but I have an open mind. I'm really excited to see what kind of projects and missions that they are going to be given, and I can't wait to see everyone's creative outlook. Mnet posted their first mission on YouTube. It's kind of like the part switch mission in a way, where like they kind of have to outdo each other, but each of the choreographers are going head on with another choreographer. So let's just get right into that, and I'm going to share my input and who I think should win these matchups. So let's just get right into that. Alright, so the first matchup is Renan versus Semez, and Armageddon by aespa is Renan's choreography. And I watched the video. As you can see, I voted for Renan. Semez's choreography was cute here, but it just didn't give aespa. I feel like you kind of have to think about the artist in a way. But yeah, that's where my vote lied with this matchup. Part 2 of this matchup is Semez's original choreography of Bang Bang by IVE. And I feel like Semez wins here. I feel like her choreography fits with the group, of course. Renan kind of had like that hip-hop flair to it. So for me personally, this matchup, it evens out, so I'm not sure what the final result will be in the end. Next, I have Casper versus Kooyoung Baek, and this is going to be the Taemin Guilty matchup. And honestly, I feel like it's just hard to beat Casper's choreography here. Like, it's very iconic, and it matches Taemin like exactly. So I think that Casper for sure wins this one. Part 2 of this matchup, we have Kooyoung's original choreography to Love Shot by EXO. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel like Casper held his weight here, so I wouldn't be surprised if Casper snags the win. But of course, Love Shot is just iconic in its own way, so it's honestly going to be a toss-up for me here. Our next matchup is Na In with her original choreography of Rude versus Baby Zoo. And I'm sorry, y'all, I voted for Baby Zoo just based off of strategic reasons because he is like a newer face to people who aren't in the dance community. So I just wanted to throw him a vote here. And part B of this matchup was Baby Zoo's choreography to Where You At. And Baby Zoo wins this. I'm not even going to argue. Honestly, not in choreography. Like, I thought I was watching Beta for a second. And it's crazy because Beta, she learned her, like, dancing from Just Jerk. And she's from Just Jerk as well. So, like, they just all kind of have, like, the same movements in a way. And it's, like, funny to me. And this matchup is my favorite. I have Minjun versus Hash with Minjun's original choreography to the song Iron. And this was a job well done from both, so I gave them both a like. I know that it cancels out, but they just did extremely well here. Like, I love both of their interpretations. It's just a job well done by both. And once again, this Dream State matchup was so good. Honestly, I give this to Minjun though. Like, I feel like overall, I feel like I'll give Minjun the win here. But they both just did extremely well with their songs. Like, this was definitely the funnest matchup. I feel like I had a great time watching both of these matchups. So I'm really excited for both. On June 5th, 2026, Mnet posted another video on their channel. And it looks like this is like another mission, another preseason mission, which usually on regular seasons, they only do one preseason mission, which is always the part switch. But this is a title sequence mission, and it looks like there's going to be two directors, Director A and B. So I'm not sure if this is a possible elimination video thing, but I'm completely confused on what this is. It kind of reminds me of when they dropped the dance film mission. Maybe this could be for an advantage. I think that's where I'm leaning towards. But I can kind of predict whose videos is whose. I feel like part A is Beta's choreography, and I think that part B is Ingyu's. So they might be at the top of the competition right now, but who knows? But yeah, that's the vibe that I got, and I ended up voting for video B because I prefer the overall direction that that video had. The official poster was also released, and we finally have a premiere date, which is August 18th, which is usually the time that Street Fighter usually comes out, so there's nothing out of the ordinary there. And that is all of the information that we are in the know of now. I am staying guarded with this season. I really dislike the editing of World of Street Woman Fighter, so I'm kind of just like not really like super duper excited, but I'm actually really curious to see what this is going to give because this is a whole separate direction. They can't do it like the same missions that we usually see, so I'm curious to see how Mnet is going to pull this. Hopefully they don't villainize people so easily. I feel like that's one of the reasons why they're kind of losing me, but let me know what you guys think.